Yeah.
It's
The
rough.
big issue is that everything from there looks so fucking interesting. But it's fucking isolated vertebra and stuff like that. It's probably one of the worst big vertebrate sites from the fucking
It's
canyon entirely.
it's the monkey paw. Like, you get to understand what was going on in this area during the Middle Permian, and it seems to have had certain lineage survive way longer than they did anywhere else. But everything
But
sucks.
Not even,
great.
because we have
Oh, you
better
have the South
stuff
America.
from Russia.
Uh, also,
We,
I mean, at least Phenodont wise, like, it is probably the oldest, or like the youngest stuff outside of like I think
we
it's
have
like North
Varanapids
America.
and Cutilinkids from Russia at the same time. It's not
No, no,
even the
I'm
last.
I'm saying Sphenodonts.
Phenodons, yeah, I can see that. I can see
Yeah,
that.
Sphenodonts were doing weird stuff in North America during Middle.
Hmm.
Barely have any clue, but they were.
Fun.
But about the Cambrian, instead of talking about random other time periods.
Mhm.
Yep, putting in our big boy.
Yeah,
Good.
The filter feeder.
yeah.
The most filterest of
Hmm.
feeders.
Echidnacaris is
Hey,
such a good name.
here's another question. All of the time periods I know of have names. Why do the Cambrian has like stage 1 and 2? What's up with that? They got lazy?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, basically.
yeah. I mean, stages come in other time periods, but it's just the most common in the Cambrian. Like every once in a while, I think in the Silurian or Ordovician one shows up.
I don't understand how it hasn't gotten a proper name yet.
You mean any of them?
Yeah.
There's. Oh wait, is it? For some reason, I thought that there was a Silurian or a Devoni or a Silurian or Ordovician thing that was stage.
Mm,
Mm. Also, I just love how it sounds like a terminal illness.
what?
Like, oh, we are so sorry. You have been diagnosed with stage 4 Cambrian.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
mm,
You have Anomalocaris in your lungs.
no.
Wait, actually,
Uh,
how do these articulate?
Wait, I just realized we have someone. Like I was looking at Cambrian stuff. And we have someone who has access to like a Schweizerfart journal. We might actually be able to get access to the Cambropachycope ontogeny paper. That'd be nice.
Let's go!
Oh my
Quick,
god.
We
download
have.
all the papers.
I don't think the world is ready for that. I
Hold
don't
on, let
think
me.
I'm ready for that myself.
You
Sounds
know
like
what? I'm gonna DM him, see if he has it.
Hmm.
Uh, where is it?
Oh, Prehistorica, I'm just like looking at this, and I'm not sure about the articulation of the appendages. Do you think like the rakes would basically face towards each other, like inside, or more
No.
like hanging down?
No, they face down.
Face down. Okay. So this works fine.
Hang on. June made a GIF of Echidnacaris appendage movement, which could help. Let me find it.
Hmm.
Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Stream materials.
Oh, it's both Godicaris and Cambropachycope.
Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Probably will do that with one of the other specimens in the background.
Do you think this would tickle?
Well,
Considering the size of the animal,
fossil,
and yeah,
fossil ladder, I will update you if I get a PDF.
Yeah.
What do you need? Oh yeah, the
Yeah, Canberra Pachycope and Echidnacaris ontogeny paper.
That way we can force Yash to do Orston.
never.
Yeah.
anything else would be
Never
better than
take me
fucking
alive.
Austin.
I mean, it would be super unique. Like just
Yeah, it's
compositional.
basically an alien biosphere.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's got a tiny little lobe.
No,
Of course, there's a lower bone.
Imagine being able to show like filamentous algae that close up. Like you can do some super cool stuff with the composition.
I mean, yeah, Orston has a Lobopodian.
Everywhere has a
Yes.
Lopopodion.
Austin is probably the Lobopodian is probably the most normal thing in Austin.
Just show the parasitic crustaceans on the Lobopod.
Oh god.
God.
Yosh gets to draw a tardigrade.
That one's only known from the Siberian site,
Saki.
not the
Ah.
Swedish one.
Why is it on the Orston site page then?
Wait, I have to
it-
take
it-
care
it-
of a cat for a sec.
It is
He-
on the page, but it's listed
I had a
under
plate
the
standing
other
around
Orston
here, still
localities.
smelling of schnitzel.
There's multiple
Oh,
Orston type deposits in it.
Is it a winner?
Yeah, but I mean, Orston type doesn't mean Orston style preservate. Or like it's showing Orston fauna when it's referencing things from other sites. Why?
I mean,
That
there's
feels-
there's two dedicated tables. There's one for the fauna in the Swedish site, and then there's another one for just a bunch of other Orston type localities.
Oh.
Wait.
Why are they on here?
I don't know. The other localities don't have a Wikipedia page.
That seems like that could be changed.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm.
It is from there.
Maybe at some point I can add to the Orston page just in general. Needs more stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Someone should add
Yeah.
Yuki to that page. Orston fauna
There
elsewhere.
is a fucking agnostic from there. This thing must have been a fucking kaiju.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me get fecal pellets.
And back.
Too. There's also a larval trilobite from there that just has this giant cephalon. Let me see if I can find it.
I love Orston. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's legitimately like the best case scenario preservation that you can think of.
Mm.
It is literally the Cambrian equivalent of like amber.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the Cambrian equivalent of amber? You can open
Orston.
that.
Let me post images of Orston fossils.
What is this horse? What?
It's Orston is a Swedish Cambrian site. With
Also
literally
a Siberian site and a Chinese site.
Okay,
Yeah,
those are
they-
Orston type like preservation. Those
And a
are
Polish-
It
and a
doesn't
Polish
count.
site-
Yeah, there is the site, Paleobiota, and then there is Austin type fauna found elsewhere in the Wikipedia page.
yeah. Here is Orston style preservation.
God, if could get an animal carrots from there.
No, that's too small. Like this stuff here is too small.
It's benthic myofauna.
No, but here's the thing. They're gonna preserve Echidnacaris down to the cells. We're gonna be able to replicate its DNA.
I could see like larval radiodons coming out
I
of
don't
Sin.
think they got that small.
I would love. Oh
Most
yeah,
of them
too
not.
small for them too.
Also, true. Yeah, like, if radiodons were, of course, giving live birth, then
Hmm.
they would
Didn't you
be.
draw a Radiodon giving live birth? I thought this was already
Yes.
proven.
Yes.
Yeah, like Victoria.
It's not. It is not proven. There's just things pointing to
Yeah.
Hmm.
We have no fossils of radiodonts showcasing reproduction.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Echidnacaris
reproduced.
from Orsten Lobobot. That's close.
They reproduced by mitosis.
We do know the growth stages though. Like some radiodonts, like Implectobellua, were just growing insanely fast.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Listen,
Interesting.
it's just like certain desert plant. It's just like a succulent. You just pluck off one of the fins, and then a new
Yeah.
radiant just grows from it.
So
Hmm.
it's like David Peters' flatworm theory.
No.
Excuse me?
We don't talk about that.
somebody
This
give
is
me
a
some-
safe place.
Wait, did he see radiodons for flatworms?
Yeah, he said radiodonts were flatworms at one point.
What?
Of course he did.
Flatworms evolved into radiodonts, and then radiodonts evolved into trilobites, and then trilobites evolved directly into horseshoe crabs.
Please don't tell him he actually said that.
He
Yeah, I
says that trilobites evolved into horseshoe crabs because he saw a trilobite kind of like the red lichia that we have, where it's got a spine in the middle of its body sticking out, and he thought that was the tail. And I told him that's not the tail. It's coming out of the middle of the body, and he's just like, actually, that's proof of my theory because that segment just moved down the body and it became the tail. It was the tail in the middle of the body.
This is
It was a
the
tail
sort of
all
logic that
along.
will put tigers and zebras as sister species.
I mean,
Okay,
he also
two
thinks
things.
that
Okay, Janelle.
noduloids are chordates. So
yeah.
Oh god, that
Speaking
was
of
just
shit,
that.
Janelle, this is the Macrodon.
Okay, two things. One,
That-
I admire this man's troll logic. I wish I had that. And two, how does it take into account convergent evolution? I'm really curious.
It doesn't. It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
don't think about it too much. Don't think about
Convergent evolution does not exist in his eyes.
It's not a that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
I have
Oh, that's a
altered-
really. I hadn't seen the photo of Dimacrodon. That's nice.
Where do I have? Ah, there's the appendage.
I have altered the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
Can I see the Stepisaurus
I think I
material?
found what he was saying with the trilobites.
Let me send you the paper.
Put in other text.
Oh wait,
Sorry,
I think I know what for this.
Something kind of random just came to mind, but how colorful do you think these big radiodonts could be?
to say.
Depends what their niche is.
Yeah.
Big filter feeders.
I mean things up in open water, like super far up, aren't really all that colorful.
I choose to believe they were like a Jackson Pollock thing.
I wouldn't be too surprised if they did the shark thing and had like some weird bioluminescence on the underside.
Ooh, we could showcase that with Echidnacaris in a series
Although-
past it.
To be fair, that's usually a predator and prey type of thing.
What do you mean?
GW.
Yeah.
Why would he have bioluminescence? Why do sharks have that?
I forgot the
Lot of
exact
sharks.
one.
If it's on their belly, it's to match with the light coming from the surface. So if you look up at them, they're invisible, which
Yeah.
is to hide from bigger predators and hide from potential prey.
Kind of
It's-
shading.
Wait, did you say?
It's-
Did
it's
you
like
say
extreme-
bioluminescent?
Yeah, it's like bioluminescence to work with their counter shading. It's cool.
A lot of small deep water sharks have it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Lantern
Also
sharks,
some-
my beloved.
Also
Cookie
some
cutters.
carpet
Yeah,
Them
it's
too.
Oh god.
it's very cool that they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, cookie cutters are literally just little stealth bombers.
Yeah. I forget that Ankylosaurus is a thing. Ankylosaurus is actually a third thing at that site now that we actually have decent material of.
Isn't it like 100% synonymous with Catulorhynchus?
I'm not sure.
Oh no, it's different for now. Yeah, it's different, mate.
The page is very nice for Ankylosaurus for some reason.
I mean, it's pretty well known.
Somebody appears to like it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait a
I
minute.
would probably smooth out the bottom of that rated on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have proper segmentation.
Let's,
So
let's,
was it more like annelids rather than ponds?
What?
What? Sorry.
you cut out.
You said about segmentation. Would be more like annelids instead of arthropods, the
Like leather.
segmentation.
Yeah, kind of like velvet worms, but not as bumpy.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a fairly sizable pelagic predatory invertebrate that's very shiny and colorful. The blanket octopus.
Ah.
Imagine if, in other talk text, imagine these colors on a radiodont.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Baghdad of 28.
Yeah.
A little bit smoother than that. They had a thin suture connecting the flaps to the body, but I don't know if you'd even be able to see it. I would just make it basically almost entirely smooth on the underside.
Yeah, yeah. I'm changing the lighting here a little bit and then doing that.
Wait, won't the cloaca be visible from this angle?
Would you even call it that in an
Yeah.
invertebrate?
Yeah, what would it even be? Yeah.
The butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calling it the butt makes me imagine it like a human butt. The gluteus maximus anomalocarus.
Yeah, maybe it did.
One thing. The strengthening rays on the lateral flaps, they would have been visible from the underside as well.
Oh yeah, I have some in here. At least partially.
Also, hello, Jewel.
Oh, hey, Jewel.
Hey, Jules.
Oh hi, Jules.
Hello, Jubilee.
Jules, do you already have a wish maybe?
Oh, true.
You sure you cannot hide from the Emu Shale.
Did I ever try that?
Also, does your reconstruction have the P elements?
Where's that?
So what element?
What?
The lateral sclerites on the head.
Yeah, the little like the cheek, like quote unquote cheek sclerites.
From the perspective I have it here, you I don't think you would see them.
Oh, gotcha.
Like the appendages in front of that, basically.
I am not entirely convinced that they were on top of the eyes.
Also, since Vidak was going to sleep, why did he mute himself instead of just going off?
Good question.
That's the
Uh,
Vidak thing.
Speaking of Yash, you know what you can do.
Could.
Yes.
I will summon
Strike.
him. I will summon him once more. Ammonite.
I swear to God, if that were.
Goldenrod.
He might actually be goldenrod.
He's dead.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, people
In
are
the name
posting
of the law.
horrible. Oh no, looking. There's a horrible thing in Paleo General.
What?
Do I want to see that though?
It's just a really bad Pachycetus.
I
Oh
mean,
my.
okay, but it's. I mean, it's mostly naked, but it's not. Well, the toes and fingers are skinny. Aside from that, it's not.
It's not that bad.
It's a little shrink wrapped for a mammal, but
Yeah, it's very
So-
shrink wrapped, but it's not that bad. Like it looks famished, but nothing else.
give him a sandwich or
Look,
two.
this shit looks like something out of Star Wars.
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
it just looks like something out of Star Wars.
Yeah.
someone
Yeah,
also put a really bad hyena down, or like really weird looking hyena down.
That's silly.
Yeah. The Hyenodon muscular study looks really nice that they
Mhm.
posted in there.
Okay, shadow of our boy here.
It's really nice to see like that like fossil mammals have been getting like at
Ooh.
least decent reconstructions for like 100 years.
Fesby, welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. Hello there.
Welcome.
Also, I feel like the sound of my alert box here is getting quieter and quieter with every stream. Why?
Streamlabs.
I mean, yeah, we used to be able to hear it. Now we can't. Come on, make it.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
off.
don't hear the.
and we can't
But the
tell
slurping-
when Rick Raptor is back.
Yeah.
Okay,
What happened to that
I'm
man?
increasing the sound to 100%.
This cannot lead to anything bad.
It was on
Yeah.
80% beforehand, so
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, if somebody
Yeah,
wants to, just follow again.
Let me try it.
There's
So
usually
remember,
a few
guys,
people who do it
unfollow Joshua in.
Oh. Oh,
in the audio
sorry,
mixer. Alert box is on 100%, so
on sorry, on
It's a
that
little bit more audible now.
Pachycetus skeleton.
oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna mention. Skeleturtle pointed out something I didn't notice on the Pachycetus. Look where the ear is.
Is there a visible
Oh,
ear?
it's a.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Did you hear it, Josh?
That's where it should be.
Did I what?
Definitely.
I unsubscribed.
It
unsubscribed
was
and
more
resubscribed.
audible than before, although it's still quiet.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Because we didn't hear anything.
Yeah, we
Huh.
didn't hear.
JW.
So what the
JW,
fuck is
in
going
that-
on with this Telenodon?
Yeah,
Mhm.
JW. In that
Yeah.
Pachycetus, would it be if I have my ears in the middle of my temples?
Hmm.
Because it feels like in that motherfucker. Also, would it even have external ears at that point? Like
Yeah,
an aquatic?
it was
Yeah,
semi-aquatic to my knowledge. Like, I think these are nice.
yeah. I mean, it's like otter.
Do they have ears?
Yes. They're small,
Yes.
but yes.
They have little Shrek ears.
Like even sea lions have little ear flappies.
Yeah.
I must Vincent van Gogh them.
Sea lions are the ones with little Shrek ears.
Oh, I found the paper with the Macrodon SP.
Oh, is it Permian fossils of the USSR and like North America or something.
Yes, it's exactly the same paper that Gedo traced.
Yeah. Uh, oh yeah. This is a bit off topic, but like I'm looking at fish right now, so I thought I'd bring it up because it's a really stupid thing. In rayfin fish, their name doesn't matter. Like because rayfins aren't like a trait special to rayfin fish. It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Their name doesn't make sense. And to
I mean,
also
if you
bring that up, basal rayfin fish have lobe fins.
Yep. Human names are fun and perfect.
sounds like theologist problems. Good thing we
Yeah.
never dabble on those.
Yeah, like Ganon or whatever. Like that's one of the main things. And besides that, it's like some sensory stuff on the head, like some other skeletal stuff.
Hmm.
But yeah, rays aren't actually a defining feature of rayfin fish. I love names.
Okay. First big boy.
Yippee!
Wouldn't the
Yippee.
wouldn't the endites of this guy be paired though?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Now copy paste.
The first big guy isn't done.
Wait,
The
what are the
Okay.
endites?
The filter feeding structures, at least in this guy, like the feathery
The-
things.
the long spines coming off the frontal appendages.
Well, that
Yeah.
will
Oh.
changed quickly.
So there's a double row on the bottom of each arm.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just they're just like symmetrical.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the one closer to the camera is fine. You wouldn't see it like any of them. I don't think. And even with the other arm, it's not bad.
And then the smaller spines coming off of them would have been like auxiliary spines. Mm.
Yeah, doesn't the Urson the Urson paper kinda suck, honestly?
The what paper?
The fossil of the USA and the USSR from where the Dimacrodon reconstitution is from.
It is fine. I think I have not seen anything to say that it is not. At least like half decent at best. It's just like an overview